2,000 years ago, China built its Great Wall. Today, the US is building its own walls against China, not with stone and brick, but through custom tariff. Two colossal powers on the two ends of the Pacific, the Far East and the Far West. The future of the global economy may well be shaped by the tense competition between these two giants. In April, US President Donald Trump imposed tariffs of up to 104% on all product import from China. Beijing didn't leave this move unsworn, however.
Every grain of rice, every slice of bread, and every drop of cooking oil we use, they all depend on a global supply chain. Our food doesn't just come from local farms, it also comes from other countries. Wheat from Australia, soybeans from the US, and fertilizers from around the world all play a part. But when big countries like the US and China get into a trade war, these whole systems get shaken. Import costs go up, deliveries get delayed, and food prices start to rise. Countries like Indonesia, which still depend a lot on import food, feel the impact. Import items get more expensive, local stock runs low, and sometimes food quality gets worse. In times like this, our food security is at risk. That's why we need to be ready with strong, local solutions. It's more important than ever to understand how the global food system works and why food innovation and self-sufficiency really matter now.
The recent global trade wars have had a significant impact on many countries, including Indonesia. One of the most evident effects is the surge in prices of staple goods such as rice, soybeans, and wheat. These commodities, which have long been the backbone of public consumption, are now soaring in price, forcing many families to adapt to a new reality filled with limitations. In the kitchen, a housewife sits in silence at the dining table. The portions of food served are now much smaller than usual. She has to rack her brain to keep feeding her family with sufficient nutrition, even though the available ingredients are increasingly scarce. Meanwhile, at traditional markets, shoppers are bewildered by prices that rise week after week. Salaries no longer match daily needs. Children are affected too. Their plates, once filled with a variety of dishes, now contain only rice and a bit of vegetables. In the long term, this lack of nutritional intake could impair the growth and health of our younger generation. News clips continuously highlight the unrelenting food inflation crisis. The uneven food distribution system, coupled with policies that are not yet fully responsive, only worsens the situation. We are faced with a bitter reality. Food security is no longer just a future issue. It has become a real crisis today. That is why it is crucial for us to realize that the national food system needs to be strengthened, not only to withstand global shocks, but to ensure that no Indonesian child has to go to bed hungry.